Most Word documents will include some form of indenting for certain paragraphs. For example, lists will often be slightly indented from the left margin. In a research paper, the first line of body paragraphs will normally be indented by 1/2 inch. In many cases, pressing the Tab key is all you need to know to indent a paragraph properly. But some types of indenting require a bit more knowledge of formatting options. This video will demonstrate 3 types of paragraph indents: first line indents, left or block indents, and hanging indents. To help clarify each of these paragraph indents, we'll also explain how to interpret and use the ruler that appears above your document.
Here's a humanities research paper you've been assigned to write in MLA format. To see more clearly what's going on in the document, let's view the formatting symbols. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the Show Formatting button. We can see that the first body paragraph ends here, and a new paragraph begins here. We'll also display the ruler, which helps us keep track of the different types of indents. From the View tab, in the Show group, select the Ruler checkbox. A ruler with small indent symbols now appears above the document. First line indent, left indent, hanging indent, and right indent. Now, with the entire paper double-spaced, it's difficult to see where one paragraph ends and another begins, especially without the formatting symbols. So, we're going to insert first-line indents for each of these paragraphs. We'll place the cursor at the beginning of each paragraph and then press the Tab key. When you tab over an existing paragraph, it automatically becomes auto-formatted as a first-line indent. This is reflected in the placement of the ruler symbol right here. It's important to know that when you begin writing a paper and start a new paragraph at the left margin, pressing the Tab key will not insert a first-line indent. It's not auto-formatted. You can see the arrow tab symbol here. A tab and a first-line indent will look exactly the same in your printed document, but if you use an indent for your first paragraph, every paragraph you type after it will automatically be indented. So for this new paragraph, let's remove the tab with a backspace. Then we'll open up the paragraph dialog box, and in the indentation section, in the special drop-down menu, we'll select First Line and click OK. Let's now remove this new paragraph and look at another type of indent. In MLA format, a direct quotation that's longer than 4 lines must be formatted as a block quote, indented 1 inch from the left margin. Since this quotation is more than 4 lines, we'll need to place the cursor here and press the Enter key to create a new paragraph. We'll also need to press Enter at the end of the quotation, and then backspace to keep this last sentence as technically still a part of the first long body paragraph. The long quotation is now its own paragraph, but it uses a first line indent. So we'll backspace to remove this indent, select the entire quotation, and then click the Increase Indent button twice. Look up at the ruler and notice that the symbols indicate a full 1 inch indentation of the paragraph. For block quotes, MLA format also specifies that we drop the quotation marks and place the last period before the citation. Let's scroll to the Works Cited page at the end of the document. These entries require a hanging indent to make them more readable. We'll select all of the entries, open the paragraph dialog box from the ribbon, and in the Special Indentation section, select Hanging from the drop-down menu. Click OK, and notice that the entries are now much easier to read, with the last names of the authors all lined up on the left margin. Looking at the ruler, we can see the hanging indent symbol 1/2 inch from the left margin. You can also use the ruler to directly adjust margins, indents, and tab settings by clicking and dragging the appropriate symbols.
In this video, we've discussed 3 types of indents: first-line indents, left or block indents, and hanging indents. Understanding how to insert different types of indents can make the final stage of formatting your research paper a more pleasant experience, especially if you're still writing at 3 a.m. Make sure you know exactly what specifications your instructor cares about, and you can format your paragraphs correctly in a matter of seconds.